He tried to figure out how much charge the body takes in when you touch the Earth. What happens is the body saturates with electrons practically instantaneously. It's so fast that you can't measure it.
You don't drink the Kool-Aid. You don't drink the gold juice. So I was offered the gold juice 3 times in my 20s, my 30s, and
What's
my
that?
40s.
Pee? A lot of golden showers in
The
Burbank.
gold juice that I will live forever and I'll have whatever I want. The gold juice.
How old are you from? Teen. You're in the double digits world? It's like really important. Pizza parties with pop stars often? No.
What happened? The New Testament was written in the first 100 years after Christ, and copies were made and spread around the world. They discovered an interesting thing. There are 2 different families of manuscripts. Which one is the original?
Welcome back. My name is Renee, and this is Highly Motivated. I have a boatload of crazy and insane conspiracy TikToks to share with you today. I hope that you have a snack and you're comfortable because we're going to be here for a minute. Let's get started. Giant bones found.
This is crazy. The Smithsonian is hiding giant bones, and they've been doing this for a while. What? Let's just play the video.
The skull used to be on display in Winnemucca, Nevada until a few years ago when they took it down. It's in the basement. You have to specially ask to see it. A giant human skull. Here's a normal human thumb bone. Underneath is a giant human thumb bone. We've got a replica of a thigh bone in our museum from a guy that would have been about 13 feet tall. If you meet a guy like that, call him sir. His jaw bones are on display at a hotel in Turkey. 6.5 inches across the TMJs. Any one of you could put your head inside the jaw and bounce it around. Waukesha, Wisconsin. They found a human skull 3 times the size of ordinary humans, found in an Indian burial mound. Roman Emperor Maximus was 8'6" 2,000 years ago, where we get our word maximum from. Cortez went to Mexico and conquered part of it. The people who lived there said, oh, there used to be giants that lived on this continent. They brought a bone of one of these guys out. Just the thigh bone was as tall as Cortez. This is a giant block of rock. Who on earth is moving these things? Consider that's a camel in front of it for scale. Who's cutting and moving these things? This is a 39-pound axe head. Swing a 10-pound sledge for a few minutes and see why I'm wondering who's swinging a 39-pound axe head. And in Guam, they have a legend that the giants used to live on the island of Guam and built these big latte stones over there. In Indiana, 8 giants were found ranging from 8 to 9 feet long wearing heavy copper armor. The museum was not interested in them. Why would a museum not be interested in 9-foot skeletons?
Why would they not want people to know the giants existed? I'm assuming because it proves that the biblical texts are correct and accurate.
To put on display. Could it be that there's a theory called evolution
Another
which says
thing.
we started off small and we're getting bigger, which makes us feel important, of course, you know. We're evolving. Ye shall be as gods. You're getting better. Could it be the truth is exactly the opposite? People were much bigger before the flood, and now we're getting worse. And maybe they're trying to hide that.
Oh, entropy is a theory. In fact, I feel like there are people who simultaneously believe in evolution and entropy, and they are completely contradictory. Celebrity story about her Hollywood experience.
This celebrity story about her Hollywood experience is insane.
You don't drink the Kool-Aid. You don't drink the gold juice. So I was offered the gold juice 3 times in my 20s, my 30s, and
What's
my
that?
40s.
Pee? A lot of golden showers in
The
Burbank.
gold juice that I will live forever and I'll have whatever I want. The gold juice.
In the comments, what do you think gold juice is? My top guess is something that starts with an A and ends just like Google Chrome.
You never offered the gold juice?
No, I'm a scumbag comment. What's the gold juice?
I don't know, but I didn't drink it and I didn't want it. And
Is this in
I
a...
noticed when all the girls, certain girls on Orange changed. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's like a real thing. Like, it's all a real thing. And it's scary because they send, like, people after you and they can, like, kind of moonlight as, like, a friend or You know, and
A
wear wolf-in sheep's
handler.
clothing and listen, you can have everything you want, all the fame in the world, all the money. I'm like, what if I just drank it? But then you know what I mean? Like, what if and I don't know what it is. If it's a metaphor for the gold juice, like, you feel what I'm saying?
Mostly.
And
If there's a tincture that makes you younger, I better know where. You better let me in on this. If it's real, I'll be
well,
first in line.
apparently,
Oh!
Don't forget to like and follow and stay weird. This celebrity.
All right, well, at least she didn't pretend like she didn't know what she was talking about the entire time, because, I mean, come on, you can't be that stupid. or can you? This next video is about subliminal messages. Specifically, ones that were recently shown in the Sphere in Las Vegas.
What a surprise. The thing that everyone's been freaking out about recently on the internet has just turned out to be evil. In order to understand this all, first you need to know that this is also the Sphere and it has codes on the wall. Now, first of all, that night they had to let the audience know what they were about to do, so they told them everything you know is wrong. Okay, here we go. Here's one of the things they said. They told you you had zero future, that waste is God. They told you to die. They told you to fear the number 666. And they also said some kind of random stuff like bark and pesticide, but also curse. So they're just plain out letting you know that they're setting a curse on you by displaying all these words out on the screen.
Predictive programming.
And what I want to know is what asshole keeps trying to put all these subliminal messages in everything. They keep trying to take down the human race. Like, can you just chill out, whoever you are out there? It hasn't worked so far, and it's not going to work yet. So can you just fuck off already?
You can't watch anything without them trying to put some sort of idea or programming into your head. Like, we watched Old Dads last night, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, but there were some themes in that movie that like, what do they call it, toxic masculinity, and there were wives in the movie who were, you know, overbearing and in charge of their husbands versus the way a biblical marriage is structured. It's little things like that, right? That are tried to, like, put in as no, you see it in the movie. This is what's normal because, see, it's in this movie, right? Like, nuh-uh.
Tried to figure out how much charge the body takes in when you touch the earth. What happens is the body saturates with electrons practically instantaneously. It's so fast that you can't measure it. So electrons from the earth enter the body right away, and they coat the red blood cells so that the cells repel each other. And then they can't clump, and the blood viscosity goes down. It's easier for the heart to pump the blood pressure goes down. All kinds of cardiovascular issues, they go away.
Did you hear that? They go away all by grounding yourself, standing barefoot on the ground. How many of you ground yourselves every so often? I know a lot of people think that energy and things like that are not real. But as you can see, it's a fact. It has positive effects on your body. And what are you going to lose by taking your shoes off and standing in the dirt for a minute? Like, really, you're not going to lose anything. It's not going to hurt you. So, might as well. This is why there are so many different Bible versions.
What happened? The New Testament was written in the first 100 years after Christ, and copies were made and spread around the world. They discovered an interesting thing. There are two different families of manuscripts. Which one is the original? Down in Alexandria, Egypt, right down here, there was a cult arose in 240 AD called the Alexandrians. They made their own copy of the Bible and changed 6,000 things they didn't like. They took out 200 verses. They made their own Bible in 240 AD. So now this Alexandrian Bible, people are making copies of that. And at the same time, people are copying the real original Bible. So you come to a problem. Some of the Alexandrian manuscripts are older than the ones the King James guys had. That doesn't mean they're better, it just means they're older. So Westcott and Hort came along in 1875, and they took the Alexandrian manuscript, and the argument was, hey, these 3 copies are older, therefore they must be better. Well, the King James translators had 5,000 copies to go from, not just those 3. So they included English translations of the wrong book, include, let's see, the Revised Version, the American Standard, Revised Standard, that's the one I started off with as a new Christian, the New World Translation, Jehovah's Witness, the New American Standard, Good News, Amplified Bible, Living Bible, NIV, all of these are good translations of a bad book.
Ooh. And you know, I find it interesting that a lot of people will just claim, oh, the Bible was changed, how can I trust it? But they really have no knowledge of how it was changed, when it was changed, what was changed, who changed it. They just use that as their basis for saying, well, I'm not going to believe in God, or, oh, the Bible must not be real. But do you really think that our God is not more powerful than a man? I mean, in any way, shape, or form, or that he can't see that his word is preserved as it should be? This is allegedly leaked footage from an Illuminati ritual. Now, as you watch this, tell me if you've seen a dance routine in a music video by any artists that look similar to what this woman is doing, because so, number one, Beyonce. I know I've seen her do a dance like that. Number two, I'm going to take it back. Sierra, she did a dance just like that. And so, would you really be surprised to think that they had them do an Illuminati ritual dance in a music video for us all to watch and enjoy and be a part of? All right, this next one, we're just going to watch, and I'm not really going to say much. It's probably better that I don't.
How old are you, Fawn? Teen. You're in the double digits world? It's like really important. Pizza parties with pop stars often? No. Okay.
I eat children. How old are you?
12.
Oh, okay. Only to 10.
Okay,
that's good.
Her parties are incredible at her house, too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza,
Wonderful pizza.
We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. We do. It's so much fun.
I can't take it.
It just seems like they really, really enjoy having pizza. I don't know. Do you guys talk about how much you like to eat pizza often? Like, is it a common topic of conversation? And since when was having a pizza fun? Yeah, this piece of pizza is so fun. Like, no, said no one ever.
Do you remember the monoliths back from 2020? There was the one that was found in Utah, and then one appeared in Romania, and then one showed up in California. A fourth one showed up in Las Vegas, and then after the Las Vegas one was the one in Great Britain. Those ones were the ones that got the most publicity, but there was another one found in New Mexico and in Canada, but there are even more than just these ones. And I know there was a YouTube group who said that they were the ones that built the monoliths and put them there. And then another group of artists came forward and said they were the ones who put the monoliths there. And it just seemed like everybody wanted to be responsible for the monoliths. And out of nowhere, the monoliths just vanished. It seems like there's hella people that stepped forward and said it was them and claimed responsibility, and multiple people had proof that they were the ones building them. I thought it was super weird when I was Googling it and trying to find any information, and it said 2016. Like, it was 2020, and then created in 2016. Any other information I tried to search for, it said that there was no answers. Like, something went wrong, something went wrong, something went wrong. So I'm like, what went wrong? Am I missing something, or is there something weird going on? Do you remember the
I think it might be a good idea to keep an eye on the locations that had one of those erected. Maybe it was a marking of sorts. How programming actually works.
Here's an example of how programming actually works. So in the photo, you see two little girls standing next to each other. Now, pull your phone as far away from your face as possible and squint. There, do you see the large face in the center of the photo? Now, while your brain is consciously registering the two little girls, it's subconsciously registering the face as well.
Did you guys see the face? It took me a minute to see it the first time. A nice, creepy, floating head. All life is connected by vibration.
I've never heard anyone else ever talk about this. Thunder, low, bass, drum. These are long waves. Long wave sounds travel longer throughout the environment. It dawned on me, oh my God, this may mean that drum circles, indigenous people, pagans, people celebrating a harvest, they're all coming together in community and they're drumming. And as they're drumming, these long wave sound frequencies are literally going into the mycelial networks that are underneath your feet, that are in your immediate surroundings. The mycelium is like strings on a guitar, like strings on a piano or a violin. They are reverberating from the thunderous beating of humans celebrating nature and life is causing the mycelial networks to grow. And as the mycelium is growing, it's giving more nutrients, it's helping all these other life cycles. There's more potential fruits, berries, nuts. So it emanates throughout the ecosystem. And so I realized, oh my gosh, this may be actually a feedback loop. When you're celebrating in community with music, you are actually communicating with the mycelial networks. And every one of those fibers are resonating from the sound waves. And they're responding with their fruitful acknowledgement and being able to provide you with greater sustenance.
Woo! Wow. It makes sense. Energy, everything is energy. The air itself is electrically charged. Somehow, a long time ago, they convinced people that they should pay for something that's freely inexhaustibly available. A pack of blue dogs was found roaming the streets of Russia. Turned blue after rolling in copper sulfate. Okay. The dogs were happy and healthy.
It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a cat.
And they were adopted. Man, that's kind of cool. And if they were healthy and you just get to have a blue dog, I mean, hey.
Motherfucker, y'all look just alike. Same motherfucker. Clear as day.
Wow.
Damn. And y'all look like the same motherfucker. Clear as day. Same goofy ass haircut. Same surprised stupid ass face. That's your ass, dog. How in the fuck y'all got the same face? I know you're not related, and you both look goofy as a motherfucker. Look like the same person, dog. Jeff Daniels, your ass look like President McKinley, like a motherfucker. Same fucking face, dog. And y'all both look creepy as a motherfucker. And look like you was on that island, dog. And y'all look just a fucking like. Clear as day. Them stupid ass glasses. Yeah, that's your ass. And how in the fuck y'all look like the same motherfucker too? I always thought y'all looked like the same motherfucker. And that pedophile Epstein Island motherfucker right there, you was fucking with them twins. Them Olsen twins. Yeah, I seen it when they roasted your ass. They was dead ass serious. You's a nasty motherfucker. Damn. And y'all look just a fucking like. Same face. Same big ass bags under your eyes. Why in the hell you got your hand on your head like that? You got one of them fucking hands like the dude from the Scary Movie movies. You know what I'm talking about. Use my strong hand. You got a hand like that, dog. So you mean to tell me that they don't look alike? These motherfuckers even got the same first name, just spelled differently. Diane, whatever the fuck, Weist, and Diane Sawyer. Same motherfucking face. Damn. Look at that motherfucking jawline.
I can't stand it.
Motherfucker got chin out of this world. And you look like that man. He got a long ass jawline though. But y'all look alike. Kirsten Dunst and Gilda Gray. Y'all look alike, dog. That's a big fact. Move out your way so y'all can see that name. But then I'm coming right back. Cause y'all look just a fucking like. And that's a big fact. Dog. Miss Presley and Tiffany Amber Thiessen. I had a crush on Tiffany Amber when I was a little ass kid.
90210 days.
But y'all look alike. That's a big fact. Michael Sheen and Billy Joel. With all that motherfucking eyeliner on. And a crazy looking ass haircut. You motherfuckers got the same face. Probably got the same ears too. Billy Joe got his shit covered up. But you two look like the same motherfucker. Dog. Same motherfucking face.
Wow.
Clear as day.
Listen, so I know that people have doppelgangers and there are people who are not related who look alike and it happens. But the likelihood of this many being like well-known, notable people, it doesn't seem probable that it would just naturally happen that way. What do you guys think?
Motherfucker, it was some doppelgangers. Motherfucker, these are motherfuckers that were created in the lab or some shit. All these celebrities that look just a fucking like. That ain't no coinkydink. Dog. I never would though. And I would think these two motherfuckers look alike. But when you look at them eyes, dog, there's some similarities in them motherfuckers. Damn. Damn, you look like this motherfucker too, Sheldon. Mr. Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
That's your ass. And I don't believe in a Big Bang. Dog. Carrie Fisher and Stevie Nicks. You motherfuckers look like twins. Like a motherfucker. Clear as day. You can see that shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. Same nose. Same mouth. Same chin, same bushy ass eyebrows, and same goofy ass haircut. You motherfuckers look like the same person. That's a big fact. Dog, Mr. 007 himself. You motherfuckers look just alike.
I see it.
I've seen this picture years ago. And I always thought you motherfuckers look just alike. But I'm showing the people because, motherfucker, I ain't tripping. That looking like the same motherfucker. Damn. Mr. George Clooney. From Cincinnati, like me.
Clark Gable.
You look alike Clark Gable. Yes, you do. Yes, the fuck you do. Dog. That's you, Johnny Depp. That's your ass. And you did Interview with a Vampire. And you look like a vampire in that picture. Dog.
Johnny Depp was my childhood crush. Circa Crybaby. In fact, that movie specifically made me fall in love with Johnny Depp.
Same motherfucker.
I no longer care about celebrities, nor do I idolize them. It was a childhood thing.
Same face, like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers even got the same hair texture. Damn. Y'all look alike too. Ain't that a bitch? How many motherfuckers y'all got? Damn. Y'all don't give a fuck, do y'all? Y'all just keep copying and pasting and repurposing these motherfuckers. The stars.
Just like they do the clouds on the earth model.
You motherfuckers look just alike. Dog. And you motherfuckers look just alike. Mr. Kurt Russell and Jeff Bridges with your little goofy ass smile. You motherfuckers look just alike. And you're ugly. Well, damn. Don't you two look just alike? And the guy on the left, I remember when he passed away. But they said he ain't dead. He gonna be an X-Man or some shit. Ain't that a Mandela effect? What the fuck, dog? Same motherfucking face. Clear as day. Dog. And Tom Hanks, why in the fuck you look like Beethoven? And why in the fuck you ain't been in a movie called Beethoven and you playing him? Cause y'all look just a fucking like. And you was on that island, motherfucker. That's my guy, Jim Carrey. But motherfucker, you look like George Jones. Dog. How the fuck Paul McCartney look like Obama's mom? And there's two Paul McCartneys for damn sure. Cause the other one passed away a long time ago. It's a new one. That ain't him. Dog. Damn, Dr. Strange.
Saul McCartney.
Your ass definitely been switching through multiple dimensions. Cause you look like that woman. Clear as day. Damn. And you look like that woman. And you look like a lot of motherfuckers. You little hobbit looking motherfucker. That's your ass. Motherfucker, that's you. And y'all look alike. And all the women that like Ryan Gosling, that motherfucker look like a store clerk at Walmart. Somebody you'll see every day. Damn. And you both look creepy as a motherfucker. And y'all also just happen to look just a fucking like. That's big facts. I'm telling you. These motherfuckers look similar. Real similar. All these motherfucking entertainers. How in the fuck I find so many of them like this? It's weird. Very fucking weird. They Cabbage Patch Kids, incubated babies, test tube babies. They putting their conscience into different bodies to look the exact fucking same and repurposing them and making us worship these motherfuckers. But I don't worship them at all. And y'all need to stop. Dog. Peace.
Wow. Do you know what that reminded me of? Have any of you watched the show The 100? If you have, let me know in the comments. But there was a season where they had these people on a planet who were the gods, and they literally transferred their consciousness from body to body. As their body got old, they would have someone on the island donate their body, and they would take over their consciousness and overwrite it with this God's consciousness. Anyway, You know how they always put truth into entertainment for those with eyes to see. What everyone is thinking. All right, let's see.
I think that you could get black people to actually just call themselves the N-word. Lizzo is fat. Do you think that we could get her to be proud of being fat and to tell other people that they should be proud to be fat? Let's give Cardi B a Grammy.
Yeah! Oh! Yeah! Mm-hmm. Ew. Something some balloon.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Meh.
And it's absolutely by design. I used to think back that, remember in the 50s where they were like, oh, it's the devil music, or 60s, whenever it was, and people thought that they were extreme in thinking that? No. Lil Uzi Vert, he said it himself. He said, you're here, you're listening, you're going with me. So we really need to be careful what we open our eyes to and our ears to. And also what comes out of our mouths.
This could be one of the biggest finds for Christianity since the Dead Sea Scrolls. So a few years ago, archaeologists were studying this cave in a remote part of Jordan where Christian refugees were known to have fled after the fall of Jerusalem in AD 70. When they uncovered this collection of 70 tiny books made of lead and copper. Now they're still being studied, but they can unlock some of the most important secrets of early Christianity. Now on these tiny pages are words, symbols, and images pointing to the Messiah, the crucifixion, and his resurrection. And many of the books are still sealed, so they're yet to uncover what the pages hold. Initial tests from these books confirm that they're from the 1st century AD. Now these books would be some of the earliest writings we have of Christianity, giving solidarity to the fact that Jesus Christ was a real person. Could this possibly be the first ever portrait of Jesus Christ? So I recently made a video about 70 lead books that were found in a cave in Jerusalem, and they just discovered this. And if it's genuine, this could be the first ever portrait of Jesus, even created by somebody in the lifetime of those who knew him. Now as you can see in the photo, it appears to show a bearded man with a crown of thorns on his head. The coolest part is that the books were translated with the words Savior of Israel. The codex appears to not even be opened yet, so it's so exciting to think of what might be written inside of it. Archaeologists and scientists are nearly confident that this was made by the earliest Christian church from the 1st century. Wow. This could be one of the...
And yet again, more proof that our Lord Jesus existed, was born, and crucified, died, and rose on the 3rd day. Recently, there was a high-end commercial SEX ring busted.
Yeah, that's right. 2 out of the 3 people arrested in this case were picked up in Massachusetts this morning, and they made their initial appearance right here at the federal courthouse in South Boston. They appeared over Zoom. Now, all 3 of these suspects, if they are convicted, are looking at some substantial time in prison.
This commercial sex ring was built on secrecy and exclusivity, catering to a wealthy and well-connected clientele, and business was booming. Until today.
Boston's U.S. attorney announcing charges against 3 people for allegedly running an elaborate high-end brothel network in the greater Boston area and in eastern Virginia. Authorities say the clients, from high-paying careers including elected officials, government contractors with security clearances, doctors, lawyers, and more, paid to have sex with women in expensive apartments in Cambridge and Watertown and in Virginia.
Human trafficking is an abhorrent crime. It affects an estimated 25 million people in the United States and abroad.
According to a federal criminal affidavit, the women's services were advertised on 2 websites. The ads presented as photo sessions for nude Asian models for professional photography. But in fact, federal investigators say the women were offering sex for up to $600 an hour. The men were allegedly vetted through a website where they had to list their names, phone numbers, and employers. Once accepted, the men chose women from a menu, which included a woman's height, weight, and bust size. 41-year-old Han Lee of Cambridge was arrested for running the alleged ring. 30-year-old Young Lee was arrested at his apartment in Dedham. A third suspect was arrested in California. Authorities are not yet saying if the names of any of the clients will be revealed.
We're in the first or second inning right now, and we bring the charges we have available at the time we need to do to take down an operation like this, but we're in the early stages.
What do you guys think? Do you think we'll hear much more about that and who exactly these customers were? Or do you think it's going to be another sweeping under the rug type deal? Historical discovery under man's basement.
You are not going to believe what this man discovered when he knocked down his basement wall. In a small town in Turkey, a man decided to renovate his home, but little did he know that knocking down his basement wall would lead to him rewriting some history. When looking through the hole in his wall, he discovered a strange tunnel. Going down that, he discovered even more tunnels with something unbelievable in it. And this is when he realized that he just discovered an entire ancient city that was underground for thousands of years. Archaeologists flocked to the site to discover elaborate ventilation systems, wells, and even primitive plumbing. Believed to be made by the ancient Cappadocian civilization, this underground city was made as a refuge during times of war and persecution. I personally love that they discovered this because it provides a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient civilizations. And now museums and educational programs are offering guided tours to teach more history about this location, so if you want to go, plan it into your next trip.
I find that interesting in that we know that the Bible says that there were Nephilim in those days and after. And it makes me wonder if these couldn't be tunnels that Nephilim hid in during the flood, or if these would not, I don't know if they would have even stayed dry during the flood. Subliminal messages in kids shows part 2.
If you know, you know. Check out this scene from The Little Mermaid. They say it's his knee. This is the cover of Little Mermaid. Well, used to be. Check that out. What does that look like? Apparently, the artist responsible drew it in a rush at 4 in the morning and accidentally drew that. Haters still gonna say it's a stretch. Let's watch some clips together.
Once when I was 7 years old, I sat on a banana, and of course, that changed my life.
Okay. I know people are already gonna say they put this stuff in the shows to entertain the parents, but...
Okay, buddy, but, you got no teeth. Right, but who can resist this?
entertaining, right?
Honey,
What
I don't
the
think
heck?
that's gonna fit. Just a little more, dear. Got it.
Maybe that.
See, hon? I told you.
Really identical? You know, I'm sure I could get you a part in Toy Story 3. I'm sorry, are we back? Oh, all right, girl.
Somebody untie the knot in this guy's cord. Why don't you just shut off? Hey, I'm real scared there, Kirby. What are you gonna do, suck me to death?
Flash is on there. We all know what that symbolized. So understand that this stuff is strategically designed.
Yes.
So when that was put there, it was put there for a reason. Kind of like this. Or how about the fact that Disney actually made this with his tongue sticking out when a child's supposed to sit right there? Like that. Oh yeah, did we miss the fact that Lilo had pictures of butts and people's bodies on her wall? How about this? Turn your phone upside down, you can clearly see what it looks like. All I'm saying is, no matter what you want to believe, the film industry for children is filled with sexually explicit stuff.
Yes.
If you know.
And, you know, even if they want to claim it's for the adults that are watching, if a child does not overtly see it, they are still being subconsciously programmed by it. I think it is going to be best if we just allow this one to speak for itself.
Man, it's kind of weird. This guy has a lot of jobs. Been seeing him a lot in the media. But you know, I mean, they tell us the truth. They don't lie to us. You should always believe your news sources. Man, it's kind of weird. This guy has a lot.
Now, this claims that the site where Jesus healed the blind man has actually been found. And again, I keep saying this, but there's so many proofs. It's amazing. It's like every day they discover something else that proves our Lord Jesus' existence. It's beautiful.
The steps where Jesus healed a blind man were just unearthed in Jerusalem. So if you have not heard yet, the Israel Antiquity Authorities announced earlier this year that they are going to begin excavation of the Pool of Siloam, and it would be open to the public for the first time in over 2,000 years. This is unbelievably exciting because up until recently, this is the only section of the pool that we've been able to see. And now in their excavation, they're discovering more and more of the pool, including these steps. In John chapter 9, Jesus meets the blind man at the Pool of Siloam. It's here where he rubs his hands in the dirt, turns it into mud, and rubs the dirt on the man's eyes, and tells him to go wash in the Pool of Siloam. That means that these steps were the actual steps that the man would have walked down when he received his sight. Archaeologically, theologically, this is just yet again another piece of evidence to prove the Bible's impact on history and modern times.
Once again, we have archaeology proving the authenticity of our Bible. Well, guys, that's all that I have for today. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with me again, and I will be back before you know it. Until next time, stay prayed up and stay highly motivated.